for those that didn't know, Pokemon VR was a thing, and you could, I don't know if you know, but you can throw a Charmander. And that wasn't even my entire life goal, because I want to go and defeat that gym. We were just getting started on this game, and it's been pulled from underneath us, because you could go anywhere. You could go anywhere in this Pokemon world. I'm just so gutted that you have words cannot describe. Charmander's gutted, I'm gutted, and the whole world's gutted. So this is just a game that we were playing. It got snatched away from us. We'd just caught as Mr. Mime, a Paris, a Vullaby, a Growlithe, and obviously as Charmander. We were literally just about, we got our first badge. And then that's it. Pokemon got taken away from you. And I wish I could bring it back. I wish Pokemon would sort their act out and actually create this game. Stop messing about with Nintendo. I can go and catch a Charmander, man. You know what I mean? So in this actual episode, we went and got Brock. We went to go and kick his ass and get his badge. So let's try and jump across to a bit of Brock action. So I got inside the gym, and this is what I seen, and I was gobsmacked. Brock were at top, standing like a big boy. So we walked over to one of his first picnickers. Picnicker, you know what I mean? What a name. Anyway, so you got into a battle, and this were it. I was still astounded. The fact that you could, I don't know, I've always wanted to see Pokemon in like what I'm going to call real life. Sounds sad, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. So actually being able to battle, unfortunately this one is with a Mr. Mime against a Geodude, it were virtually a dream come true. I don't really know what else to say about it other than that it's better than what you could ever think of. And when you win a game, that were it, you won. You got a bit of cash from that and a bit of XP. So let me just quickly jump down to Brock. And here the geezer is, in his looking all big and mighty and all. So this was it. This was Pokemon VR. For those that never got to enjoy it, words cannot apologise. What we all should do, we all should write to Pokemon, tell them to stop messing about with Nintendo. This VR, man. VR. Virtual reality. I'll call it virtually real life. So, as if Pokemon doesn't want to capitalise on this. Don't believe me, it looked like there was a lot more to come yet. This Paris was my only hope for trying to beat Brock because I had nothing that could kill him. And then he pulled out the big boy Onix. How many people can say they stood in front of an Onix? Because that was massive. It'd be funny if you could more interact with it as such. But yeah, it wasn't actually a Pokemon fund. It wasn't funded by Pokemon. If it was, I'd expect it to be somehow better than this. I don't know how this could be better. So we say goodbye to Onix because just by chance we killed him. Yep, there we go. That's it. We'd got his badge, and that's it. It's time to get out of here. So tried to shake his hand. Don't work like that. But we get it a go. So let's jump to where we're starting to battle a bit of Pokemon. So, before we go and battle, I thought I'd show you the Poke Centre. This is what it used to be like. This is Nurse Joy. It's so satisfying watching them balls spinning back. But this was the Poke Centre. It's where you got your Pokemon heal before you went battling. So, let's go and take you quickly over to the mall. The shopping place. Let's go get some food, some essentials. So, let's crack on. And this were it. This were the shop. And I was probably more impressed with this than anything else at the moment because you've even got a bag to carry around. And then it wasn't a case of you just click. You actually reached out and grabbed and put it in your bag. To me, that was just as good as battling. It sounds so pathetic and it's so... Is it trivial would be the word? But they've got Pokeballs, is it Max Earths, potions, they've got everything. everything that was in the initial game is here. Bit expensive pricing. But how cool is this? Picking up potions and putting them in your bag. What other game can you do that on? Alright, so we bought them from the store clerk. Thank you very much, buddy. And I think we cracked on then to go and get some more Pokemon. So from there, we said goodbye to Pewter City. We ran into one of his first wild Pokemon. And just look at it. It's got animation and everything. Tried to stroke it. And then it tried to bite me. It didn't really. It's just its animation. But nonetheless, look how good it is. So you have to somewhat walk into them. And then that was it. You're into your battle. It's not special. I think obviously if they had more chances to do more updates, the animation for the battling would have progressed. Rather than if you blink you miss it. But nonetheless, what other game can you do this in? What other game, other than this game, can you play Pokemon VR? None! None at all. Because Pokemon are messing about with Nintendo. Pokemon Snap, I understand that were a good thing, like, is it N95? N95. You all know what I'm getting at, N97, weren't it? But either way, this Switch is a load of rubbish. Sorry Pokemon, sorry Nintendo, I'm just not a fan of it. I've got one, it's downstairs, Pokemon Edition. But you've just released one main game, which was probably the most recent Pokemon game, and then you've done a Snap. And there's Pokemon VR waiting for you. So we go and grab a Voltobia, because this is a golden oldie.
Mr. Mime.
So yeah, I guess you're all catching the drift here with the battling. You just press battle, you blink, you might miss it. That's really it. But I'm just so gutted, devastated, saddened by the potential that I've not been able to really showcase this to you. Because I'd only just started. Right there, right now, I've just accidentally killed Voltorb. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to catch him. So I was still experimenting. I was still finding my feet with it. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to skip over to where we slightly entered into Empty Moon. Because it was very dark and unusual. So give us a second. So this was it. This was Mount Moon, as we knew it in the 90s, Empty Moon. So we said bye to this side of the world, and we proceeded into the future. So we got like a bug catcher. There was actual other people as well that actually played this game, and I thought that was pretty cool that you could interact. You could go and talk and showcase your Pokemon to each other. So unfortunately, we've got another battle. But this time we've got a Butterfree. A Butterfree, man. Check this out. Look at quality of it. All I've got to say to you, Pokemon, if you are watching this, if you're listening, the people that's made this or done this, you shouldn't have closed it down. You should have hired them. You should have hired them instantly. Capitalised on it. Get advertisement on TV. Make sure it's available for quests. You'd have got people all over the world bumping into each other, throwing their hands out at each other, windmilling each other, trying to catch Pokemon. So we're virtually coming to the end of this episode. So we're going to defeat this Butterfree. Oh, looks like we've got to... See, even down to this, you can pick your attacks. So I didn't really go any further than this. I'm kicking myself so hard. After doing this video, I think I had a couple of days off. And then when I come back, it just weren't working. I had a quick Google. And it had been closed down. The server had been cancelled. I nearly cried. I honestly nearly cried. Because I thought this were going to be the next big thing. Pokemon Go is a load of rubbish. Not too bad, I'd get shouting about it at house, but... this is what Pokemon Go should be. So, I do apologise for giving this little teaser of what you could have played. But at least... you got the chance to see that it was a real thing. And if we all can write letters to Pokemon and tell them, what you doing? What you doing? Stop messing with Nintendo. Get yourself onto this VR. Stop messing. So, as you can see there, I'm waving bye. I was unaware of what was to come. But please leave a like, subscription down below. Thank you very much. And don't cry.